I feel like nervous, and I don't know why. It hasn't even been that long since I've vlogged. The first thing we're gonna do is stop pitching my voice upwards. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name's Elle. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here with me today, exactly as you are. And thank you so much for giving me the space to be here today, exactly as I am. Welcome back. It's been a minute since I've vlogged, I feel like. It's been a minute since I've uploaded. If you can't tell, if you just take a peek at my content uploads, you can probably tell that they've been rather sporadic. I talked about it, I think, a bit in a vlog that I tried to start, but that's how it's pretty much gone for the past month and a half. I've just tried to start vlogs. I'll intro them, I'll film a few things of B-roll, and then that's it. I don't really do anything, I don't really film anything else because I haven't really been doing anything. And yeah, like once again, I talked about it in a vlog that I didn't finish. Basically, I'm just putting this weird pressure on myself to make content and upload content. My most recent upload was an ASMR video, and I do enjoy making ASMR videos, but with like this influx of subscribers that I've gotten, I just feel the need to like push out ASMR content because I know that that is what most of the incoming subscribers want. Like, I know that most of the incoming subscribers are from my ASMR video that has been doing rather well, and just like aspects of like my other content, I kind of feel this pressure to just like be better. I don't know, even now I'm like self-conscious of like how I'm being perceived at this very moment. I miss filming, I miss making content, I miss producing content, I miss all of it, and I just want to enjoy the content that I'm making. Like, I don't know when I'll upload this, just because I do feel like I'm still in a rather odd headspace in just terms of putting my content out there, but I do just want to start like making it again. As you can tell, I don't know if you can tell, things are different. I changed my room a little bit, and it makes me so happy because I literally didn't even buy any of this stuff. And that's pretty darn cool if you ask me. And no, I didn't steal it either. Give you an overview of like the things that have changed. So I did change like the sheets and the comforter on my bed. Everything on my bed is just absolutely completely different. It was kind of like a white sheet with like a blue and white comforter that I've had since freshman year of high school, maybe? I don't know, quite a while. And the comforter and stuff just definitely wasn't my style anymore. Also, look, I made my bed. If you remember, I think I said a few vlogs ago that I was a functioning adult, but I didn't make my bed. But now look, my bed has been made. Kind of like sloppily, but it's made. Mainly just because I want to be able to show off my sheets. So, and also this. Can we talk about this? Because I really like this. I'm so happy with this find. It was free on the side of the road, and I'm so happy I polished it up and scrub-a-dub-dubbed everything. And yeah, the door is a little wonky, like it takes like a little bit to latch it, but I really like it. I definitely need to reorganize some of the things on top of here. Ignore this pile of clothes. I brought them in from my car, and I haven't been in the most great headspace, so motivation has been very low, which is just like another reason why I haven't been vlogging. Like, my motivation to just create has been literally below floor level. I can't tell you the last time I even like drew in my sketchbook either. So are we going through it? Yes. Is that okay? Yes, because these things happen. It happens. Nothing is happening to me. Everything is happening for me. Nothing is happening to me. Everything is happening for me. I have this empty alcohol bottle, and I just want to be able to scrape the sticky stuff off of it, like soak it off, and turn this into a candle holder, because I don't have any wine bottles, but I still feel like this will look good with like a big pillar candle standing out of it. Slowly turning this into a space that I actually want to like exist in, which is really nice. So I just recently got my public library card renewed, and I'm going to give you all a little bit of a public library book haul. I picked up The Year of Magical Thinking by Joan Didion, and a shout out to Uncarly and Liv for making me want to read Joan Didion, because I finally picked up one of her books. This is the only book that my public library had, which is a little sad, because if I like her book, I want to be able to like read more of her, but you know, we'll see what happens. So this book is about, I guess, her life after her husband dies, and while her daughter is in a coma, I believe. So it's a very heavy read. I'm only about 30 pages through it, but I do like it so far. I'm just trying to take my time, and just because I am in a rather dark headspace, I may have to come to this book later, which is completely okay. And then the second book was A Little Book of Coincidence by John Martineau. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I believe this is kind of just about astrology and things. The one thing about my public library is I am in a very predominantly Christian town. So the likelihood of them having a lot of occult books is slim to none. And then the last book that I picked up is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. Yeah, I've been hearing about this book pretty much since it came out in 2014, and I still have yet to read it, but it was at the public library. Once again, slim selection. Very surprised that they had it, and it seems like a rather quick, easy, short read. I do think that I'll be able to read this relatively fast, and the font is also rather large. I didn't realize that. It sounds really interesting, and it definitely sounds much more up my alley now than what it was whenever it came out, because for the longest time I would only really read cis romance, like YA romance. My taste has thankfully evolved much more. So my New Year's resolution was to just like broaden my taste in literature, and I definitely think that I have succeeded in doing that. I don't think We Were Liars is necessarily the best example, but if I couldn't tell from the synopsis that the book contained like some type of love story, I wouldn't read it. Like, I wouldn't. Like, if I didn't get any type of romance involvement from the synopsis, I simply wouldn't read it. And I just think that that is what we call growth. That is what we call growth. It looks like it's about to storm, like really bad outside. So it's the next morning and my phone kind of did die mid like me redoing my room. Ooh, this is a really good like spot in my room. I love this spot in my room. It's like so good. I love it. It's just decorated with things I already had on hand. I just feel like I'm probably the best promoter of House of Vibes in Silverthorne ever, because I kind of always just have like their mug sitting in the back of my videos, because I really do love their mug. It's like perfect like cafe mug. But I'm at home. But it is a lovely day. It is September 1st. It's a lovely morning. It feels chilly. It's making me nostalgic for fall, but it's going to be like 80 degrees today. So I do know that this weather's lying to me right now. Okay, I'm coming to you from my MacBook. I was going to say live, but it's not live because I gotta edit this and I'm gonna upload it, and yeah. But coming to you, I'm here because I'm gonna delete all social media off my phone for an undetermined amount of time. I want to be able to do it for at least a week. If I'm able to do it for longer, perfect, amazing, because I definitely need to step back and examine my like habits on social media, and I have been trying to, but I don't really feel like I can successfully look at how my habits are without completely getting rid of it first. And I am just very much not in the proper headspace to have social media right now, if I am being 100% honest. And yeah, I was just journaling, like my literal previous clip was me just journaling about how I want to delete social media, because it is the 1st of September and like the 1st of the month, like, you know, it just feels new. It is 9:36 a.m. September 1st, and I'm gonna like skate myself over, so I don't know, maybe I can enter a screen recording, because I'm just gonna screen record me deleting like the apps off of my phone. And whenever I was journaling about wanting to delete social media, like I got this anxiety in my chest, and I have like a bit of anxiety right now looking at my phone, getting ready to delete all the apps. But I think that just further reinforces the fact that I need to do this, you know? So, pressing screen record on my phone, and I'm deleting Twitter, I'm deleting YouTube, I'm deleting Snapchat, I'm deleting Instagram, I'm deleting Facebook, and I'm deleting YouTube Studio, because that is incredibly detrimental to my health. And hidden, I'm going to be deleting TikTok. I just deleted all the bookmarks, so now I'm going to be deleting like just all the apps for real. Delete, 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 delete. My phone looks so empty now, but that's okay. Social media is gone, and I really have no reason to be on my phone now. Thoughts: I feel anxious. I feel like I won't be able to do it. I feel nervous. Even though I've literally done this before, I've been able to do it before, I've done it twice before, I believe, but I just feel really nervous right now. The 2 other times that I've kind of participated in a social media cleanse, I found a loophole still. Or I made a loophole for myself, I guess. Like, I didn't make myself delete YouTube. I didn't make myself delete Snapchat, I believe, because I convinced myself that I talk to my friends on it, but I literally don't. I just deleted all social media off my phone, and I'm feeling pretty darn mixed feelings. I have very much mixed feelings about this. I'm nervous, but I'm also like, okay, I don't have to worry about any of that anymore. But also, I'm in my head, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose followers and I'm gonna lose subscribers. But, like, if it happens, it happens. I'm not on the internet to have followers. I'm posting content that I make because I like posting content that I make. And if people watch it, cool. And if people don't watch it, cool. There was a time when I posted content to literally no one, just for myself, and I'm still gonna continue to do that no matter what number of people watch my stuff. I'm gonna start We Were Liars by E. Lockhart now. I think I'm gonna make some more coffee and go sit outside and read. I want to see if I can finish this book before I go to work, because it's only like 200 pages. So I do think I should be able to finish this before I go to work at 4. Like, it's nearly 10 a.m. After 3 days of scrubbing this old alcohol bottle with various chemicals, I finally got all the glue off of it. So I just ran up to the Dollar Tree to pick up some taper candles. And of course I ended up walking out with a few more things, because if you're not new here, you know that I do indeed love Dollar Tree, because they have some cute things sometimes. So anyways, you know, I originally went there for taper candles, but they didn't even have any. So I ended up having to go up to Walmart, and I just got ivory taper candles. But at the Dollar Tree, I did find these mini glass jars, and they're very similar in size to this one that has my butterfly wing that I bought from Oracle up in Kansas City. But I do indeed have 2 butterflies that I've been holding on to that I want to be able to preserve the wings. And I am so happy I found these, because I've been on the hunt for jars like this big, or, you know, roughly the same size as this, so I'd be able to put some butterfly wings in there. And then the other thing that I found was this cute ass little nightlight. It's very similar to my little handmade one over there that I thrifted, but it's basically just like a white little candle holder. You can put like a little tea light in there, or like votive candles, I believe that's how you pronounce them. But it just has some moons and stars, and it was the last one at my Dollar Tree, so I had to pick it up. Oh my goodness. So a little update. I did end up finishing We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. Holy shit. This book, I did not expect to like it as much as I did. It's definitely like nothing I've ever read before, and holy shit. I have no words for how good this book is. I definitely kind of want to reread it, like already, to pick up on everything that I missed out on before finding out what I did. If you haven't read We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, 10 out of 10 recommend. Wow.